I'm going to go over the spinal hygiene complex. This helps work on improving your range of motion from your head to your toe, okay? Focusing on the neck and the spine, which is super important because it affects literally every other joint in the body. So you can do this every single day. You can do it when you wake up. You can do this before you go to bed. You can do it in the middle of the day. It doesn't matter when you do it. Just make sure that you do this. So the first movement is spinal flexion extension. So all you're going to do is look down with your eyes, tuck your chin as much as you can, and then look up with your eyes and extend your head back. Up and down is 1 rep. The next movement is neck lateral flexion. So for this, you want to make sure that you're just bringing your ear to your shoulder. Do not bring your shoulder to your ear. That's a bad rep. So just ear to shoulder. The next neck movement is neck rotation. So for this, you want to use your eyes to move your neck even further. So you're going to start by looking one direction, leading with the eyes, and rotating your head as much as possible. And then moving on to the next direction. Make sure that you always lead with your eyes because that'll help you gain more range of motion. The next 3 movements that I'm going to go over are spinal rolling, spinal rotations, and spinal lateral flexion. So for spinal rolling, you want to start and you want to lead with your head. So you're going to tuck your chin, round your upper back, hips go back slightly, reach down as far as you can. When you get into this position, you're going to look up with your eyes and with your neck. Once again, leading with the neck. Your back flattens and your back extends. You stand all the way up, squeeze the glutes, and bend back. That's 1 rep, and then you go ahead and repeat. The next movement, spinal lateral rotation. So once again, you want to lead with your eyes. To get into this position, you're going to look whichever direction you want to turn. Your head turns. You continue to lead the way with your eyes. Your upper back and spine rotates. Once you get to your limited position, go ahead and grab your hands, clasp them, and rotate a little bit more. While you do this, you really want to focus on keeping your feet firmly planted on the floor. This will keep the range of motion to your hips, low back, upper back, and neck, rather than opening up with the foot and leaking energy out of there. 1 rep is going both directions. And the last spinal movement is lateral flexion. So you can do this multiple ways, but I'm going to show you 2. So for this, we want to just be moving through this chunk of your body. We don't want to be moving through the hips. So the first version that you can do is reach behind to your opposite hamstring and basically perform a side bend. 1 rep is reaching each side. A bad rep would be popping the hips out and reaching back to your hamstring. That's not working on your range of motion through your spine at all. Once you can do that one pretty well, you can move to an overhead version. In order to do this, bring your hands up overhead. You can grab them together, or if you're able to, just keep your palms firmly placed together. And you are going to side bend to one side without letting the hips move with you. Once you get through however many reps you've decided to do, I believe I've put 30 on there, or if you did these for time, go ahead and move into your cross crawls and deep breathing. The spinal hygiene complex comes from Dr. Tommy John, so I want to make sure that I give him credit. If you're having neck, back problems, or really any type of range of motion issues with any of your joints, by doing this daily, you can notice a lot of improvement, and it just keeps your joints nice and healthy.